What's up everyone? Today we are going to be collecting over a few years of Minion loot. I've been doing these Bed Wars commentary videos, but I've realized, I've had the Skyblock Island. I feel like most videos on YouTube are like pretty planned. They kind of have these very grand islands, very, beautiful pieces of art. And I feel like this island, I feel like it's beautiful in its own way. So if we look right here in my inventory, I just bought this very cool pet. It's a Jerry pet. I thought this would be like a pretty good thing because I have this person just right here. He's in his little bit of a house and I have no idea how that happened over there. But we have this guy because from what I understand, if you take a pet and you hold it in your inventory, you get like experience. So hopefully we can max this out. As you can see up here, this is actually my first pet of Hypixel Skyblock. So that's pretty neat over there. And we're just gonna get started. Hopefully this should be a little bit of a satisfying video. So if we go over here, this is the first person and he has 64 enchanted golden blocks. He has 20,000 coins and oh my God, I feel like my ears just died. Let's go on to this guy right over here. So then this is the third minion we have right here. He has a little bit of stuff there. So this is the next minion, and then that's all the gold minions. We're just gonna put all of our stuff in here. So we have a bunch of gold blocks now. This is like 8 stacks of gold blocks. I feel like that's kind of a bit. Okay, so now we are going to move on to the redstone minion. So let's see what we get here. And this guy has 4 stacks of enchanted redstone blocks. It's gonna be interesting to see how much this stuff sells for. This is also 2.5 million coins. And let's collect all that, and I just don't have enough space. And I just realized, I don't think my Jerry pet was activated. I don't really know how this game works, so I think I just opened all this stuff and he got no EXP, so that's a slightly inconvenient. And I just realized, like, this is my first time using the pet. This is kind of an ugly pet. I mean, this is like, this is kind of concerning, a little bit creepy. It's just like following me. It's kind of like one of those horror movies you might see on like Amazon or something. I don't know how I feel about this. And this is the big boy. Just from one of these minions, I guess our Jerry guy, he's like level 59. Okay, so now we're going to be moving to the big boys. We're moving to the diamond minion. So I have 3 of these guys and let's just see what we get. And it's a little bit weird. I feel like it's kind of like these diamond minions aren't that good. I mean, like I had these redstone minions and they're basically giving me the same amount of diamonds as these people, which is a little weird, but I guess that's just how it is. So we got 2 sacks there. We got another 2 sacks there. I'm a domesticator 4. I feel like that's probably like a crime or something, but we're just gonna ignore that. Increases your chance of obtaining pets. I feel like I don't even want any more pets. I feel like I kind of regret buying this pet. I had to spend like all my life savings. I spent like $3 million on this fellow. And I have no idea what he even does. Like, what does this pet even do? Let me actually check. It says I get 50% chance to deal your regular damage. I get 100% chance to receive a normal amount of drops from mobs. And adds 34 damage to the aspect of the Jerry. And tiny chance to find Jerry candies when finding mobs. I feel like I kind of got scammed here. This is a crazy type of predicament. And oh my God, this is so much gear. We have become so incredibly wealthy. So now this is the last diamond minion. And I think we collected all of our minions here. So these are all the mining minions. And now we are on to the melon minions. So these guys seemed like the minions that I should have done. Now that I'm looking back at this, I feel like these minions are kind of mediocre. Like this fellow here, I don't know what he's been doing for 2 years. These people, I've been pretty happy with. I feel like these people, if I could, I would give them a raise, but I don't think I am. So now it's time to collect these melon minions. And I think I just broke his stuff. So let's take this. And oh my God, our Jerry is now 75. And this guy has 8 million coins. And we are just collecting so much money right now. Okay, and now it's time to collect the second melon minion. He has 8 million coins. So we now have 30 million coins in a purse, which I feel like is quite a bit. And we have all of that. And our Jerry pet is now level 78. And now it's time for a final boss of a minion. This is the cactus minion. This is the minion that when I was like, before I left, I didn't even really This guy might be getting fired after that. This was the minion that I put my heart and soul into for this game. I didn't really play this game a whole lot. As you can probably see by my stats, I kind of got all my wealth in this game by people just throwing stuff at me at spawn. But regardless, this was kind of the guy that got my attention. And I guess we're going to be collecting all of his stuff now. And oh my god. And this guy, oh my god. I feel like we just had some like crazy type of thing. Okay, and I just spent a little bit of time organizing the chest. And this is all of the stuff you get from a few years of Minion loot. And I went to the shop at the spawn and saw this is about $300 million in loot. So if you leave your profile, you know, for a few years, you got just a solid tier profile. I guess this is what you guys can expect. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.